For today's adventure, we're heading to my home state of Massachusetts and a place called Deer Island in the middle of Boston Harbor. This island is the location of a state-of-the-art, massive wastewater treatment plant that cleans over 1,200 million gallons of wastewater every day. It's also home for a family of peregrine falcons, the fastest animals on Earth, capable of reaching speeds of more than 200 miles an hour. I'm with Jacob Malcolm. He's the director of Defenders of Wildlife's Center for Conservation Innovation. So basically, you guys are trying to figure out how you integrate technology with policy and environmental stewardship to make it work.
Yep, it's one of the most exciting parts about my work is the fact that we get to work on solutions. It's really overlooked often that we do have lots of opportunities to do more for wildlife.
The peregrine falcons that live here are a perfect example of this. In the wild, falcons typically build their nests on high cliffs. So, to give this species a helping hand in a dense urban environment, the Massachusetts Department of Fisheries and Wildlife have teamed up with the Massachusetts Water Resource Authority to put a special nesting box at the top of this 130-foot-tall filtration tank. For a family of peregrine falcons, this is the perfect penthouse.
I mean, that's kind of amazing, right? With a little bit of ingenuity and a little bit of environmental stewardship, you can find that balance where creatures like the ultimate bird of prey can share a habitat that also belongs to human beings.
The fact that we're here to ban some peregrine falcons at a wastewater treatment facility with Boston right there just goes to prove it.
Jacob is a wildlife biologist, but you've never banded a peregrine falcon.
I have not.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
In one of the most successful conservation stories in the history of our country, peregrine falcons were brought back from the brink of extinction, thanks to decades of hard work by dedicated people and organizations. To keep track of this species' recovery, biologists place small identification bands around the legs of every falcon chick they find. Today, we're helping wildlife biologist Dave Paulson and his team from the Massachusetts Division of Fisheries and Wildlife to ban the falcon chicks that live at the top of this tower. But first, we'll need to face some strong winds and some very devoted and determined parents.
Now, Jeff, be real careful with this.
Be real careful. Wow.
As soon as we open the door, we see her, a mother peregrine falcon, ready to protect her nest and her offspring at any cost. As soon as we remove the guardrails and step onto the catwalk,
she's coming right in for you.
oh man, she begins to dive bomb our team with incredible speed.
Coming in hot.
He's coming in from below. Come on, go right to the box.
This right here is a nesting box for peregrine falcon.
Just getting close, getting close, getting close.
Above us, we have two very, very devoted, I would say slightly aggressive peregrine falcons. They're a bonded pair, and this female, she wants us to have nothing to do with her next generation, what for her is the most precious thing in the world.
I know everyone's focused on her, but if someone wants to keep a peripheral open for the other one, that'd be
Right
nice.
up there.
We got to be very careful. We're being dive bombed by these parents, and it's a long way down.
It is.
So inside we have, oh, look at that. We have these, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that.
It's fantastic. Gigantic eye, sharp beak, great talons.
Built for speed and flight.
Just take a moment to reflect at what we're doing. We're holding a species that in this part of the world was extinct for almost 30 years. Today we have 50 pairs successfully surviving and breeding.
Correct. 50 known pairs here in Massachusetts. And the big thing here is most of these aren't on natural cliff sites. You're talking buildings, bridges, quarries. They're really taken to the developed landscape really well.
So Dave, what's the plan?
Our next step is to take these birds and mark them up for morphological measurements, assess their health, and also ban them.
So just looking at this peregrine falcon chick, what, about 4 weeks old?
4 weeks old, yep.
It's just starting to display some of its adult plumage. The first thing you can see, giant, giant eyes. They can see small little sparrows half a mile away. Spot that prey, then move in for the kill. And of course, what falcons have is shockingly fast speed. between 60 and 200 miles per hour. Look at the shape of those wings. These are the wings of a killing machine.
Absolutely.
Now it's time to give each chick a small ID band on each leg. While Dave and I work up the female, Jacob and Jesse will work on her brother.
So this bird will receive 2 bands. That's our standard position for
Okay.
a color band. Just like that. Here's the rivet. We line up the holes. It should spin freely once it's attached. It's intended to live its entire life with the band, plenty of comfort.
After banding, the chick is placed in a small cloth bag to keep it secure while we check the weight.
950 grams.
Good weight for a big female.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good, healthy 4-week-old.
Finally, we gather measurements and even a sample of her feathers to be analyzed back in the lab.
So it seems like those parents have settled down.
Yep. Yep.
It was a peregrine falcon juggernaut.
Jeff, she's all set.
Just gonna put her in the corner there. There we go. Jacob, how you making out over there with your bird?
Doing great. This experience makes me really excited to be a conservation biologist.
The recovery of the peregrine falcon in New England is living proof that when people come together to save our wild species, amazing things can happen.